Konnichiwa, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, back with another speed paint, draw this in your style challenge. Today, this is another Angel Ganev, draw this in your style thing. I believe the character's name is Kasula. Right now, just starting on the sketch. It's been quite the week. I've been trying to catch up with a lot of drawing nowadays, and I'm drawing a lot more, so it's good. Drawing a lot more often. Back then, I didn't used to be this active. Right now, I've already put up like 3 videos. Well, will be the 3rd video. It's a little tiring, not gonna lie, but I just gotta get back into the swing of things, so it's not too bad. Sorry if my voice is a little low today. I am exhausted. I've been doing pretty much manual slave labor around the house, so it's been quite the week. But anyways, enough about my life. Right now, we're just getting started with the little sketch. You guys know how I don't care about line art. I couldn't give less of a fuck about line art. A lot of people tend to like clean line art before they move to color and rendering and all that, but I honestly don't give a shit. If a client was like, I need clean line art for this and this and whatever, I'd be like, oh, fuck, okay, I guess I can do that. Like, I just don't like doing it. It's not that I can't do it, it's just that I don't want to do it. Because I just feel that it wastes time, at least for me. If it's something like superhero comic art, then maybe clean lines would probably be important, but this ain't superhero comics, so I'll do whatever the fuck I want. The hood on this character was actually, the little headscarf. It was a bit difficult. I'm not too good at drawing clothes, I gotta admit. It was a challenge, mostly because folds are varied and they're different, and you got different colors going on. Here we have a red headscarf, so it's kind of dark red, light red, almost pink in certain areas. So I really tried my best to get the shadows right, at least, because holy crap. Use your practice with folds. It's not too hard. You just got to understand how they work. And I'm pretty sure I had a video about how to draw clothes or something. It was very simplistic. I might redo that another day, because folds can be pretty complicated, and I understand people don't want to draw complicated things, but since I'm not doing anime or manga style tutorials anymore, because I've moved on past that kind of style, I've been trying to incorporate more rendering techniques into my tutorial videos, which you guys will definitely see when I get more free time. The next video might be another draw this in your style, or it might be a live stream, or it might be a tutorial. I don't know. I can't be doing this every week because I want to make other stuff, so I'm gonna have to vary my time and try to get other shit done. Alright, right now we're going into rendering already. I told you guys in previous videos like this that I like to lay down the base color first, and then I like to take the sketch layer and the base color layer, combine them together, and then start rendering on that one layer. You don't have to do this. You can have other layers if you'd like, but I just personally like painting all on one layer because I find my colors blend more accurately and more just better. They blend better. Some people like to do up to 10 layers just for that one character. If you're doing lighting and shading, then I understand the different layers and stuff. But other than that, I don't like rendering on different layers. I find it way easier with just one. And if I want to go in and add more detail, or if I want to fix something, then that's where I add extra layers. But most of the time, I just end up fixing something and then combining the layer on top of the original anyway. I know it's a bad habit. I know some professionals probably are like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, bro, I don't know. Do I look like a professional? I'm not a professional. I'm just doing my own thing. These are casual drawings. I don't do this for cash or anything. By the way, if you do want me to do something for cash, I got commission prices. You can DM me on my Instagram and shit. Ask me whatever you want. I'll most likely respond within a day or so. Alright, here. Yeah, still rendering. The hand was a little tricky on this one. I really try to incorporate the hands sometimes. Because for this, I wanted to do a different facial expression. With Angel Ganev's style, I understand it's slightly sketchy. Not sketchy as in weird. Sketchy as in, you know, the actual... You can see his actual pencil strokes and whatnot. That's what I mean by sketchy. His style is very... It's beautiful. Yeah, he draws beautiful girls and occasionally guys. And they always have this little sort of doe-eyed, mouth is partially open kind of look, which is great. That's fine. That's his style. With my style, I don't really like the doe-eyed thing going on too much, because I think it's just it's very common, and you know, it's a pretty style. People are definitely attracted to it. They're like, oh wow, this girl's really pretty, this guy is really wow, love it, absolutely love it. But I like to go a little in the weird category. I like to just do silly faces and show off weird expressions and stuff. You know, it's something that you usually wouldn't see in like a pretty woman or a really handsome or pretty guy. I just like to do stuff that makes my characters a little more interesting, have a little more substance. And since this isn't my character, I didn't want to go too far, but you know, what's wrong with making a silly face every now and then? I think it's funny. Off to the sides, upper left, I have the original photo, or original drawing. I thought it was really pretty, and I liked the jewelry on her, so I thought, I could do this one, why not? I knew the hood was going to be difficult, but fuck it. You gotta practice. You gotta practice clothing. So I just dived in. On the lower left, I have... I'm gonna fuck this up. Zendaya? Or Zendaya? I don't know which one it is. I have her making like a silly face. I just like the expression, so I was like, I'll just grab this picture real quick. And then to the right, I forgot the actress's name. But I've like watched her growing up, and I really like her facial features, because it's, you know, that's like the epitome of round face and doe eyes and stuff like that. So I was going to emulate that kind of face over to the right for a little bit, but then I was like, kind of want a silly face. I want to make it different. I always try to go different with these draw this in your style challenges. I don't like it to be too similar. And I've mentioned this again and again in previous videos. When people do these draw this in your style stuff, they keep doing the same thing. So it'll be the same angle, same face, same colors, everything. And they'll almost copy it exactly, you know, just a bit. And so I get kind of disappointed, because I'm like, I want to see this actually in other people's style, original style. It's not a matter of repainting it, it's doing something else, you know, like the character is still the character, but they're doing something else, or they look a little different because of the way that the artist drew them. Like, as long as you respect their original design. So with these, the big features of this character are the red headscarf, of course, and the jewelry, and the big brown eyes. That's pretty much it. That's all you need. And then you can draw her in any angle, you can draw her in a different environment, you can maybe slightly exaggerate certain features of her face. Like, you can do anything. So it just kind of disappoints me when people don't take that to the next level, you know? And I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong. I'm just saying I wish I could see people explore outside of their comfort zone every now and then. Like this was a little out of my comfort zone, because I am not good with folds. I'm just not good with clothing. But I'm really glad that I did this, because it gave me gave me more confidence in clothing, and I seriously need to practice more. And here, yeah, on the upper left, I don't know how that, I don't know how that came about. I think I cut the video somewhere and I forgot where I put it in, but I put a little reference of a woman in a red headscarf, and that helped out a lot. When you're drawing, like I say every time, don't be afraid to use references because they help a lot. I didn't know how to draw a red headscarf. I barely know how to draw folds. How am I supposed to guess? And the original drawing didn't help too much because it's stylistic. I need to see real world reference, you know. Try not to use stylized drawings for reference, you know, unless you're studying the actual style. I'm not studying the style. I'm not studying anything right now, but I'm trying to study how folds work, so you do not use stylized drawings if you're trying to observe from the real world, or like what real world objects are like. If I want to draw a dog, an actual dog, I wouldn't look up Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's what I'm saying. So here, just getting the folds in. I like to use a combination of light, medium, and dark colors. You don't have to go all red when it comes to drawing red, like red anything. I like to use dark tones of purple sometimes and put it in the shadows so it has more of a color variation. I just like to make things more interesting. They don't always have to be bland. I am not too sure what this facial expression is, actually. It's just something silly, you know, sticking the tongue out, looking up a little bit. Here I'm doing the eyelashes. I've really got to work on how I draw eyes because they suck. And don't come to me later like, oh, you don't suck, what the fuck? I can't do that. I personally think it sucks. I need to get better at it, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying I could do better. That's just a personal thing. Alright? God. The hands were a bit of a chore. Like, they took me an hour on its own. And then the rest wasn't too bad. But the hand took me an hour on its own. And I was like, I want to die. I want to go. Just take me, Lord. Holy fuck. They weren't too bad, though. I need to just practice with hands. Sometimes I like to draw them too flat and they don't look good. Like, you can even see I put a little greenish blue vein on the hand, you know? It's because add some realism because I'm real like that. Ooh, here's my favorite part. Putting on some makeup, you know, giving the cheeks a little blush. Ain't that shit tight? Right here, just putting some detail on the hair. I need to find better hair brushes. Sometimes my brushes are way too hard and I don't... it just makes things look too jagged, not soft enough. I don't think the hair was soft enough for this one. I put like really jagged and sharp dark lines. Yeah, I didn't really like how that came out, but whatever. Try again next time. Here are the nails. I was gonna paint the nails, but I just made them a light pink. I didn't want to go through all that. Here. I'm just adding more shadow because I thought it was still a bit flat, so I wanted to add some more dimension. I also added a little bit of red underneath the hand for like underneath the shadow. Yeah, there it is. Because red tends to reflect on skin, especially a bright red like that. It tends to reflect on the skin. Especially if you're in like a light and the light bounces off the red and then the red bounces off onto your skin. So I think that was a nice touch by me. Gotta pay attention to details nowadays. I was told in school, it was a pretty hard day for me too. I was told in school that I tend to skip detail a lot and I'm missing out on so much. So nowadays I'm really trying to pay attention to detail and not get so lazy. It was a hard lesson to learn, but I learned it, or am learning it. So, trying to get rid of all that laziness that I have in my art. Here, putting on the jewelry. I almost forgot. That's why I was like, something's missing. Okay, just putting in the little ear cuff and ear rings. I like the little nose ring. That was a cute touch. She has some sort of Zelda looking Triforce triangle on her. I don't know if this was like Zelda related or whatever. I forgot to read the backstory. I am so sorry. I would know better if I read the fucking backstory, but I'm a lazy bitch, so... Like, with this kind of stuff, I'm lazy. I already told you in my last video, I am lazy when it comes to making or reading backstories. I am so bad. I really need to practice doing that. I am so sorry. Angel, if you're watching this, or if anybody else that follows Angel is watching this, I will do better, I promise. Pinky promise. On jaw, I promise. Alright, here I was doing like different brushes. I was trying to experiment at first because I got a bunch of new brushes. I even painted this with new brushes. It was, I forgot the artist's name. Some of them were by Blue Satan, if you guys follow her on Instagram. And then some were by similar artists that like to do that whole extremely pretty portrait style paintings. Those seem to be quite the trend nowadays. If you guys ever want something like that, you can definitely hit me up for a commission. So I can do the same thing. It's just mine are gonna be silly. I'm not gonna lie. Mine are gonna be silly. When I draw women, I don't like drawing them all pretty and stuff. I like to add something weird to them. That's just me. Here we're drawing little jewelry flares because I thought it was gonna be... I wanted to make the jewelry really pretty and make her little glitter stuff stand out. She seems to have glitter in the original picture. And right here I'm trying to add some stuff to the background because I wanted some sort of backlight to her. I thought it would be a bit boring if I just added the gray background and nothing else. I wanted to put little hearts and they would glow in the background, and then I could put like a little rim light towards her back. Right here I was still experimenting. I'm like, maybe I can put something on the cloak, but I decided to keep it simple and I forgot about it. And right here I think we're gonna start putting in the rim light pretty soon. I was just adjusting some colors with the color dodge. I wanted to put a little lightning bolt on her finger, but that didn't work out. Yeah, just brightening up some stuff, putting in the highlights for the hair because I forgot. Tend to forget some stuff, but you know, if you take a look back at your work and be like, okay, I'm definitely missing something, you'll figure it out. Putting in some more shading for the hair. And here is the rim light. I think I experimented with both the front and towards the back for rim light, but I think, yeah, there it is. I just kept with the back because the front didn't look too good. Yeah, I didn't like how that looked, so I just stuck with the back. But thank you guys for watching. This is nearing towards the end. If you guys liked it, please share with your friends and favorite the video, like the video, comment if you'd like, do whatever you want. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe so you can see other videos like this. I'm trying to be more active and whatnot. If you guys haven't already, you can follow me on Instagram, and then you can also DM me about commissions or even ask certain questions, because I'm more active on Instagram than I am on any other social media thing. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I don't know when the next live stream will be. I'm trying to make time for that, but hopefully it's soon. So yes, thank you guys again, and I'll catch you next time. I'm having a stroke. Goodbye.